Okay, so we're currently in Noosa, then we need to drive 3 hours to Gold Coast, but look at the weather. Pretty crap. So Jamie was going to go surfing this morning, I was going to wake up for sunrise, but unsurprisingly there was no sunrise because it's been pissing it down all morning. But anyway, we're meeting Paige, who was in the Banff videos in Canada. So I met her in Canada and she lives like 30 minutes from Noosa, so she's coming over here for some breakfast. So Paige, who has been in the vlogs, will be in the vlogs in a few minutes, so skip ahead if you want to see Paige. But I'm currently trying to find Jamie, who's disappeared somewhere in Nomads. But we check out today and I say, oh, raindrop on my head, we've got a 3-hour drive to Gold Coast and then return the hire car and I fly back to Melbourne tomorrow. Hopefully you're enjoying the drone footage in this vlog. And then yeah, today we head to Gold Coast. So Jamie's gone surfing, I'm waiting for Paige, but I don't know if you can tell, it's been raining very heavily. And look at this, turkey twizzler. Don't know what it is, but we'll call it a turkey twizzler. But yeah, this is Noosa. In the rain, it doesn't look great, but we are going to get some breakfast, which I need because the last few days, the dinners have been great, but breakfast has been just Vegemite on toast for too long. Look at Paige, oh, look at that! What a car! What a car! She's back! She's back! What a car! There we go, had some breakfast with Paige and now I'm going to Noosa Heads National Park, going for a little hike. But look at this, beautiful, beautiful vibes. We've got people surfing just over there. Thankfully the sun has come out, as you can see, so it's not absolutely bloody Baltic, but absolutely stunning, stunning place. But look at that behind me, absolutely beautiful. And yes, I've got my hoodie because it was raining and now I don't need it because it's absolutely boiling. But anyway, we're going to do a cheeky Noosa Heads National Park walk because I'm waiting like 3 hours for Jamie somewhere out there to finish his surfing. I'm trying to go spot his car to see if he's actually here. But anyway, let's hike Noosa for a... So I actually tried to do this hike a few years ago when I did a bit of the East Coast up to Whitsundays for my birthday, but couldn't find anywhere to park because the car park is always rammed. Disgraceful. So I've been to Noosa car park, but I've never actually done any of these hikes, so I'm glad I'm finally doing it 2 years later. But we are here and I don't need to find somewhere to park because I walked it. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful around here. I don't know if you can hear all the birds and the kookaburras going mental in the trees, but yes, we are doing the Noosa Heads National Park hike, walk, viewpoint, whatever you want to call it. Again, love to spot a snake, but probably won't happen. But Noosa, there are so many golden orb spiders amongst the trees, so we'll see if we can get a few little videos of some cheeky spiders. But snake is the aim, but don't think we're going to find one, but we will see. Believe and you'll achieve. And a little weird turkey thing, another turkey twizzler. So I'm glad we stayed in Noosa for the night just to break up this trip. And I say, look at that on my doorstep. Beautiful, beautiful views. But yeah, 3-hour drive to Gold Coast whenever Jamie finishes a little surfing expedition. And then I fly back to Melbourne tomorrow. So almost the adventure over, but I said in the vlog earlier, I'm moving to the Gold Coast in July. So I'll have more of these vibes on my doorstep from July. Obviously near the Gold Coast, you've got Byron Bay, you've got Noosa, got Brisbane, so you've got a few cool cities and locations nearby, so we're doing plenty more adventures with these beautiful views. Look at that, gorgeous. Last time I was in Australia when I was living in Gold Coast, I was surfing. Not very good, nowhere near as good as the surfers behind me and that beautiful water, but I enjoyed it. Got stung by a blue bottle, which is like a small jellyfish. I'm basically Australian, but I was nowhere near as good as these people. That guy over there, just making it look easy. That guy making it look easy. I was nowhere near as good as them, but I really enjoyed it. So when I move back to the Gold Coast, I'm definitely going to start surfing again. Just a good thing to say, oh, I surf. Go surfing, go to the gym, play football. It's a really cool outdoors thing to do. And once you get over the fear that a shark will be below you and going to eat you, then it is good fun. So I'm definitely going to start surfing again when I move back to the Gold Coast. Look at this big clearing. Not many surfs out here, it looks a bit rough, but real big clearing of the coast. You can see over in the distance lots of surfers over there. Beautiful. Me and Jamie last night tried to find some bars or pubs with a bit of an atmosphere. Couldn't really find it. We're driving up and down Hastings Street. Couldn't really find anything. And at our Nomads hostel, we were sat inside trying socialising with some people, and then it's only to a nightclub. It was, you know, one of those nightclubs which is just dead. It's like, mate, what am I doing here? So it was one of those. No one was drinking because obviously we've been at Fraser Island drinking the last few days, so it was a bit dead. So, and then we were outside in Nomad. We were playing cards with some people. But yeah, I think the social life here is probably a bit lacking. But it is, what day is it today? Sunday. Yeah, so it is a Sunday, so Saturday night, last night, should have been rammed, but it wasn't really. But Jamie was saying he lived in Noosa a few years ago, and he said now it doesn't seem as social as it used to be. But maybe we just signed it on the wrong day. Really are in amongst the trees on this little walk to the end of the hike. So it was really good seeing Paige for a catch up. As I said, I met her in Banff in Canada on these vlogs in, like, when would that have been? August, September time. So when me and Hing were in Canada, and now she's back in Australia for a little bit before she goes back to America to do her summer camp. So it was really random to see her. She just messaged me saying, hey Tom, I'm back in Australia, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm in Noosa, going to Fraser Island, then I'm back in Noosa for a night. So I went for breakfast, which is really cool just to accidentally randomly see her. Plans, everything happens for a reason, so you accidentally always bump into same people. The amount of people I've accidentally bumped into in different continents is actually pretty mad. But we are almost at the end, but I just wanted to walk down to this viewpoint to look at this beautiful little beach. Looks so much better with the sun shining, and you can see plenty of surfers out there hitting the waves. But yeah, we're almost at the end of this viewpoint of Noosa Heads National Park. Of course, I forgot my sunglasses. Hopefully I'm not squinting in all of these clips, or in the car wherever Jamie's parked that up. Don't know where it is, so yeah, hopefully I'm not squinting in every video, because it is pretty bright when the sun's out. So it's a bit of a longer trail than I thought. I think probably when walking for about 20 minutes now. I think we're almost at the end. As I say, there's a little viewpoint, so get some nice photos and videos, and I assume that's where most of the surfers are, right at the end, catching the waves, but we will see shortly, I think. So this spot is called Dolphin Point. So you can see some inshore bottlenose dolphins if we're lucky. So let's get on dolphin lookout, and hopefully that would make the vlog really pop if we see some cheeky dolphins. So this is the end of the viewpoint. It just sort of ends and loops back round. Will we see any dolphins? Probably not. And then it just goes off track. So I thought it was a bit more viewpoint, but well, this is it. I don't think this is the main viewpoint, so I'm going to keep going. I think there's another one 1.2 k's away. This one's, let's say, Dolphin Point. Sat here for a few minutes, didn't see any, so we're going to continue on the hike. So I think this is the proper dolphin lookout point. See a lot of surfers, but I don't see any dolphins. We've got some giant boat over here doing whatever, and then plenty of people surfing, but no dolphins so far. So these are the other lookouts you can do. So Hell's Gate lookout 1.5k, Alexandria Bay 2.1, and Sunshine Beach 4.2. I'll do the top one, Hell's Gate lookout 1.5, up here and see how good that one looks. So if I've got enough clips of this beautiful ocean behind me and me doing this Noosa walk and heading back down from Fraser Island, then this will be a separate video. But as I said, until I edit it and realise how much footage I've got, then I won't know if this is the same video or a separate video. It'd be interesting to know if the people watching this video, if you're from the UK or Australia, and where are you living. Let's say I've lived in Melbourne for now over a year, lived in Gold Coast for a few months. So where, if you could live anywhere in Australia, where would it be? I'd say the places I've done all of the East Coast, and now I've been to the West Coast. I went to Perth, and the videos of me going to Perth on this channel. and so far my favourite has definitely been the Gold Coast. I feel like you've got a good mix of really nice beaches, good surf spots, good nightlife, plenty of jobs, good public transport, pays good, the weather's amazing, and you've got Noosa on your doorstep, you've got Brisbane on your doorstep, you've got Byron Bay pretty much on your doorstep, so you've got plenty of places you can go for day trips and visit. So Gold Coast is definitely my favourite. Surfers Paradise, where I used to live, doesn't have a good reputation at all. I really like it, but people think it's a bit like Australia's version of Benidorm. I actually really like it. But where are you guys living, and what's your favourite place? If you've done, I've done all the East Coast, lived in Townsville, Cairns, Airlie Beach, been to Maggie Island, Fraser Island, Whitsundays. I've done so much travelling, and Gold Coast is definitely my favourite place that I've lived so far. But look at this. Bloody beautiful. So I've just had a message from Jamie saying he's heading back towards a hostel now, and for me to get to the hostel it's like a 40-minute walk, because I need to go up and over the hill once I've finished this Noosa hike. So I've turned around, heading back. Obviously I've got no phone data because it's Australia, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, my message, I can receive them but can't send them, so just turn around and hopefully this ends soon so he can come pick me up. He's got the car. To be fair, Jamie said he'll be done at like 12 or 1. It's 20 past 11, so it's not on me, it's just very early, but it means we can head towards the Gold Coast early. So I finally got hold of Jamie, so hopefully he's coming to pick me up, otherwise I've got about a 15-minute walk over the hill back to the hostel. And if he does pick me up, I think we're going to head to the Gold Coast. The voice note was really crackly, and I tried to ring him and it was really crackly, so hopefully he knows that I am heading to the car park for him to pick me up. It's a shame I couldn't do all of this hike, but I walked probably 2 kilometres each way. So I saw obviously that dolphin lookout, but it's a big old place, so you could be walking for 2-3 hours and just follow the coast along, and obviously there's plenty of beaches to stop off at and plenty of the surf spots, but it is bloody hot now. So hopefully I'm not squinting on this video, but it's a hot one now. You wouldn't have thought that it was raining all night and there was a storm this morning, but thankfully it's brightened up. I've definitely caught the sun on this little few day trip up the coast to Fraser Island. Thankfully I have, because I probably know Melbourne, it's probably raining right about now, coming towards the winter in Melbourne. The only thing with Noosa is the car park is not bloody big enough, so for Jamie to come and pick me up he's going to sit in 30 minutes traffic, or for me to walk it's going to take me 45 minutes. So basically the car park at Noosa, I'm sure everyone watching this knows, it's not bloody big enough for everyone who wants to do the surfing or do the viewpoint or anything. It's not big enough at all. But we made it back to the car park. He's going to meet me halfway, so I said just pull over before you get into the traffic and just send me your location, because he's got a car and he's sat by the pool and I'm a little sweaty Betty walking up and over. It's a big old cliff, big old hill to climb over, so I don't fancy doing that when it's like 30 degrees and I've got no sun cream on. So this is the Noosa car park that no one likes because there is just not enough room. Look at all of these cars, need to either find a spot or circle back round and find a spot on some random side road because it's not big enough. But there is the big up and over hill that I need to climb now. So it's 20 to 12 now. See how long it takes me to climb up the big hill before I get picked up. So we'll say goodbye to this beautiful array of beaches one last time. Look at that stunning wave. And now we will find Jamie. So Google Maps said it would take 36 minutes to walk, or apparently 5 minutes to drive. So we'll see how much of the 36 minutes I actually have to do. But it's Noosa, so there is more traffic than Google Maps suggests. Also, fun little story time. While I was having breakfast, my manager rang me at Hyundai, which is where I work in Melbourne, and he goes, "Oh, the police have rang us saying the car that you parked in Essendon has been there since Thursday, and they're a bit worried that it's just been stolen." I said, no, I parked it there. And they go, and he goes, "Also, by the way, it's got a flat rear tyre. So when I land in Melbourne, I can't even drive the car because it's got a flat tyre. So then I need to either change the tyre or ring the RACV to change the tyre. Yes, I can change the tyre, but it's a company car, so I don't want to do it wrong and mess up the car, and then it'll be on me. So I might have to ring the RACV, which is obviously going to take over an hour for them to come and find me. and then I need to drive over an hour back to my house in Melbourne. Then I've got 5-a-side football that night, which now I probably can't make. So the police rang saying, why has the car been there for 3 days? It's only been there for 3 days, and it's got a flat tyre, which is great. Just my luck. Fun, fun, fun. There we go, made it back to civilization, and now, look at that, we've got a 3 hour, 16-minute drive. Yeah, buddy. But we're going to split it, and you can see, the sun is out, so thankfully no rain. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click that like button and that cheeky subscribe button. Next video, I don't know where I'll be, but I am going China soon, so you can get some amazing China vlogs with Hing in September, so that should be sick. So hopefully you have enjoyed these videos up the East Coast. Last video I was in Fraser Island, so please check that out because it was absolutely amazing. But thank you guys for watching. Just a quick one, I am editing the Noosa vlog now, and I am actually off to Japan in 2 weeks, so I'm going to have loads of Japan vlogs before I head to China in September. So plenty of Japan vlogs. I'm going there solo, doing 2.5 weeks before I move to the Gold Coast, so you're going to have at least 5 or 6 Japan vlogs we're going to do. So far when planning my Japan trip, I've got Tokyo, Yokohama, which is where I can see Mount Fuji, Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, and then maybe Nagora, which is where the Studio Ghibli Park is, and then back to Tokyo to see my brother for a few nights before I move to the Gold Coast. So plenty on the Japan agenda already. And so the next videos are going to be in Japan, so it's going to be absolutely sick. Can't wait to explore another new country.